Oh, Great Spirit. Namaste. Saints and sages of all times, of all places. Namaste. O ye powers that be, of the air, the earth, the fire, the water, the ether. Namaste. Ancestors, ancestors, ancestors of all of the lineages to whom we attune. Namaste. Sweep clear our paths. Be with us today. May our minds be clear. May the way be clear. May we hear that which needs to be heard and see that which needs to be seen. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Welcome. Welcome to my heart. Welcome to our Sunday Sangha. Once upon a yogi time, in the ever-present now, there was a seeker, a disciple. And she was trying to discern what she could do, what Kriya could she take to really accelerate her spiritual growth. She had tried many, many, many things. What could she do? What was the thing that was the greatest obstacle? She was a very beautiful soul, physically very, very beautiful. An artist, very sensitive to all of the things that were going on around her. So she had to figure it out. What could she do? She went to her guru and he made some suggestions Anyway, what did she decide to do? She decided to become detached from her preferences. Now, she had a lot of preferences, as we all do. She wanted to become detached. And so she had to find her first step. And she took something that was really quite, may seem simple to you, but I thought it was quite profound. And as I watched her over the years, I just came to admire this spiritual practice. She liked beautiful things, art, jewelry, liked really beautiful things. And what she would do is whenever she saw something that her heart desired, a beautiful shawl, a beautiful scarf, a beautiful pair of earrings, a book. She loved books. She loves books. Even on the other side, she loves books. She would not get it at that time. She'd walk away. She'd say, if it's here in 3 days and I still want it, if it's still important for me in 3 days, I'll come back. But this gives me 3 days in which I am not moved by the impulse to have this thing. I'll have thought about it, I'll have meditated about it. And she created for herself in the astral a place, a little holding place, if you would call, a holding place for that thing that she really desired. Now, if she went back And oftentimes she would go back. And what would happen? Ah, it wasn't there. So if she wanted it and it wasn't there, she had a room that she created for all of the things that she had desired, but had chosen not to bring in physically into her life. She had a room for it. If she went back and it was there, she really was very careful about, why do I want this? Is this really something I want to bring into my life? How is it going to benefit me spiritually? How is it going to benefit me? How is it going to benefit my spiritual unfoldment to have this book, to have these earrings, to have this necklace, to have this car, to have this thing for the house? How will it benefit me? Now here's the next question she asked, which it's very, very, very important. Is it worth my earth prana? How often do you ask that question? How often do I ask that question? Is it worth my earth prana? Your earth prana is your life energy, your chi, your life energy, that which really allows you to be living here in these bodies upon the earth. Everything that we bring into our life, we have paid for with earth prana in one way or the other. It has cost you earth prana. If you cling to it, it costs you earth prana. Now, this does not say that you should not have beautiful things in your life. This person had a beautiful home, but as she walked through her life, it became simpler and simpler and simpler. And I remember visiting her in her last home in France, her last home in this incarnation, and I noticed on one wall, she used to have a lot of art. She was an artist. And she had really refined and let go and let go and let go. There was one piece of art on one large wall. She had moved to the Japanese aesthetic of simplicity, of simplicity, of simplicity, and let go, detached from her preferences. Let go of the attachment to your preferences. The Xin Ming, the great Chinese ancient text, says, let go of your attachment to your preferences. It does not say, let go of your preferences, but let go of your attachment to your preferences. Somebody gives you a cup of tea and it's not hot enough. Now, this is for some of us, myself included. I really like my tea to be hot. Some people prefer their tea to be warm. Some people like their tea to be tepid. I really prefer my tea to be nice and hot when I drink it, with the tea having seeped long enough. So what? So what? Somebody gives me a cup of tea and it's not to my preference. What do? Be grateful for it. Thank them for it. And when the thought arises in the mind, oh, this isn't what I want, neti, neti, neti. And so Swami Mayananda is the person who had this practice. Follow her lead, if you will. When there's something you really want, wait, just wait. Wait a minute, wait 5 minutes, wait 10 minutes, wait a day, wait 3 days like she did. And then say, is this what I want to bring into my life? And I will say to you, I know that she had many, many beautiful things. I have been gifted many of the things that she had in her life. But what she said to me not long before she left the earth was, I think the first place that I'm going to go when I leave the earth is to my castle of all of the desires that I put aside, all of the beauty that I wanted to bring into my life, that I put into this room. I think I'm probably going to go visit them. That's probably the first thing I'm going to do is go visit them. Now, I said, well, isn't that interesting? And I said to her, well, that's really interesting, Mayanandaji. That's really interesting. And she said, I know. I know. I haven't quite given up my attachment to them, have I? I will tell you, I do believe that at the time that she left, that she had come pretty close to giving up her attachment to those things. But the key here in the path that we're on today, the path we've been on the last few weeks, embracing strength on the path of maturity, embracing concentration on the path of maturity, embracing awareness on the path of maturity, embracing detachment on the path of maturity. The key to detachment is that your mind is going to have preferences, my beloved. You will have preferences. You will prefer your hair in a certain way. You will prefer people to speak a certain language, to speak a certain way. You will prefer certain kinds of art, certain types of food, certain types of drink, certain types of housing. All of those are pretty easy to let go of the attachment to those preferences. And so we begin by letting go of those one at a time, just like Mayanandaji did. But what's the key? What is the biggest, most driving of all of the attachments that we must detach from? It's your opinions. In case you didn't know, your opinions, your preferences, your opinions, your desire to have everybody in the world think like you do, agree with you that your view of the world is correct, and live the way you do. It's not the way life is. This is not the way life is. So we must begin to say, well, how do I let go of my attachments to my opinions? Because if you have a preference for something, it's really your opinions. But your thoughts are eternal. All thoughts are eternal. They're all immortal. They don't die. They have no beginning. They have no ending. The only thing that begins and ends is their arrival in your consciousness and their departure from your consciousness. It's very simple. The thoughts arise and they depart. They arise and they depart. They arise and they depart. And as you walk through the time gate that you are in, a new thought will arise in your mind, and you'll think, oh, I thought this wonderful thought. No, you attracted that thought to your consciousness because you were walking through a time gate. It wasn't new, it's been there eternally. But, may, for the first time or for the 500th time, you became relative to that thought. Maybe I should seek out enlightenment. Oh, maybe I should. I don't know. I think I'd rather read a book. Oh, maybe I should meditate. Oh, I think I'd rather watch football. Oh, I think I should do something kind for other people. I will, in a minute. In a minute. What does it say to us? What is to be learned by that? What do we have to detach from? We must practice to become detached from every thought that rises in the mind. Every thought that we say, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine. My, me, mine. Oh, netty. And I'm sure you say, here I did it, it is certain that the mind is perhaps not quite that noisy. But then on certain days, it will be noisy. On certain days, there will be that kind of chaos that arises in the mind. And something must be done. There are many places to begin on this path. Many. You begin where you are. Don't begin where I am or where I was or where Pranananda was or he is now or where Mayanandaji is or was or Marco Poliananda, where they are. Don't worry about it. It matters where you are, because you have come to this moment in time with your own set of life experiences. This is vitally important. Your own set of life experiences. And thus, if you are going to detach from your preferences, your attachment to your preferences, you need to use the strength, the skills, the wisdom, the insight that you have acquired along the path. You've all worked, you've all gone to school, you've all learned to read languages, you've all learned to try to communicate in different languages, you've all learned different spiritual paths, you've all had different spiritual paths. Begin where you are. Now, we talked about using this blue light of self-awareness, which is a globe of light that's placed above your consciousness, which is an observer globe. It is not, it observes. That's all it does. It records, it observes. This allows you to perform tarka, deep reflection, non-judgmental reflection. The observer self, I'm saying it again, every week I've been saying it to you, there must be a reason. This observer self, this blue light of self-awareness, has no capacity for judgmentalness. Do you hear me? Oh, wow. There's a part of my consciousness that has no attachment to my preferences. Whoa. Yay! I've already made a big start. You've already made a big start. Now, you are observing. All right. Are you strong? You strong this morning? I'm sure you're strong. You have to ask yourself, I'd like to see what I am most attached to. What is beneficial for me? What is harmful for me? I'm going to give you a hint. That which you are afraid of, which you fear losing, is that which is the most harmful to you. That which you fear losing. Do you hear me? And so with your blue light of self-awareness, you say, what is it that I fear? What do I fear losing? Do you find yourself trapped doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again? And somebody shines a light and says, hey, you know what? This might help you if you'd like it. This might help you. No. This might help you. No. This might help you. No. Is your mind like the man in the flood? Once upon a yogi time, there was a man who believed in God. He knew God would save him. No matter what happened in his life, God would save him. So what did he do? One day, the rains came. And everybody warned, get out of town, take this path, go up to the mountains, get out of town. God's going to save me. Goes up to the second floor of his house. God's going to save me, no problem. Leave. We're still giving you boats to go with. God's going to save me. God's going to save me. He gets up to the third floor of the house. And now they're coming through with boats. The town has flooded. They're coming through with boats. Come on. Get down. We'll help you. Don't worry about me. God's going to save me. Goes up to the roof. The waters keep rising. They come with a helicopter and a bullhorn. Come on. We're going to drop the ladder down. Climb on up. We'll help you. Climb on up. No, don't worry about it. God's going to save me. They keep saying, please climb up. It'll be fine. God will save me. They leave. They have to leave. They have to save themselves. The man drowns. And he goes to heaven. Or he goes to meet God. And he's angry. What you doing? Why didn't you save me? What do you mean, my son? What do you mean? We had 2 announcements. You could have walked to the top of the mountain. I sent a boat for you. I sent a helicopter for you. You refused to go. You refused the help. What do you think I was doing? What do you think all those beings were doing? They were trying to help you. That was me, God, trying to help you. And the man shrugged and said, I couldn't see that was you. I thought that if I gave up my belief, that I would be betraying what I believed in. And he lost his life because of it. Now, I'm going to ask you a tough question this morning. A tough question. What are you so attached to? What idea are you so attached to that is causing you pain consistently in your life, my beloved? Causing you pain again and again and again and again. And people are saying, here, give up the pain. And you're saying, I can't. She will be mad at me. He will be mad at me. Let them be blankety blank mad at you. Walk away. Do you want to be happy? Do you want to be free? Do you want to find joy in your life? Or do you want to continue to suffer? Do you think you should suffer? Be honest with yourself. If you think you should suffer, then say, well, for some reason, some crazy reason, I've hung on to the idea that I should suffer. And thus I am suffering. Well, that's not healthy. That's not spiritual. That doesn't make you holy. It's just suffering. You're caught in a thought form that you need to escape from. And you can escape if you choose. Or you can continue to cling on to it until you drown, until the river gets too high, till the waters get too high. And you end up in the next incarnation saying, what's going on? What did I do this for? Because at the end of your life, my beloved, you don't go to face God. The judgment is not with God. It's not with others. At the end of our incarnations, we judge ourselves. We face ourselves. Did I do the best I could? What could I have done differently? God is compassionate. God is merciful. God is wise. God is non-judgmental. It is ourselves that we face at the end of the incarnation, in which we must look and say, what did I do that I could have done better? And so when we come to detachment, you are detaching from your attachment to your preferences. And if you are attached to the idea that you do not deserve to be happy, or you attach to the idea that you are not good enough, or you are attached to the idea that other people don't like you, netty, I invite you to simply let go of that thought. Just let go of it. You don't have to let go of it forever. I mean, don't worry about it. If you want to come back to that craziness, you can come back to it. I assure you the thought will return to you. But can you let go of it for just a nanosecond? Just a nanosecond. Be willing to wash it away and see what happens. They tell me, those who live there, that this is the time of the year that if you go to Norway, the sun doesn't shine. The sun only appears for a very, very short time. Last year, a disciple sent me a photo of the outside at the dark of the winter. And it looked like dusk. It looked like dusk would be here, only not as bright. Very, 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 very little light. You know, the light was just blocked out. But you don't have to live with that. In time, the sun reappears. Do you become so despondent when it goes away that you don't believe any longer that it will return? And that 6 months from now, it's going to be bright. Now, I may be speaking to you as if this is literal, but it is very symbolic, and it is also literal for you. To walk with joy, with health, with happiness along the path, we must give up the idea that we're not good enough. Or, as my Param Guru Sri Shaliji would say, you're probably not good enough. Don't worry about it. You're probably not worthy. Don't worry about it. Accept it anyway. Do you hear me? He didn't say fight your sense of unworthiness. He said, well, so what? So what if you think you're not worthy? Maybe you're not. But say, I will accept it anyway. I'm happy to have it anyway. I'm happy to be happy. I want to be joyful. I want to be able to meditate. I want to find the bliss of life. Now, that's the beginning of detaching from your preferences. I said to you a few minutes ago, the most difficult thing to detach from is our opinions. And I told you about opinions of others, but really the hardest is to detach from your opinions about yourself. What do you think about yourself? What is acceptable to you? About yourself? What's not acceptable? Don't worry about it. Take that blue light of self-awareness and say, you know what? This is just chatter of my mind. It's just chatter. I'm going to let go of it. It's just chatter. Let me accept the goodness of life. I am worthy of the goodness of life. And you know what? If there's any part of me that thinks I'm not worthy, that's okay. I'm here. I'll accept the blessings anyway. And if the mind says, well, you didn't do this, okay, you're right, I didn't. But I accept the blessings anyway. And accept them. Accept them, accept them, accept them. What did I say? Detachment can begin with physical things. See something you want, you desire, put it aside for just a moment. 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, a week. And then come back. Yeah, all right. Is this worth my earth prana to exchange that for? If so, bring it into your life. If not, let it go. Begin with the physical if you must, but then ascend to the thoughts that you are attached to the opinions that you are attached to the preferences that you are attached to. Ascend to them, my beloved. Ascend, ascend, ascend. Let go of your attachment to your preferences. Again, repeating it. It is not saying let go of your preferences, but your attachment to your preferences. Let go. I was at the symphony with my husband last week, and we were listening to a piece of music with an orchestra that we really like, and then it was just a beautiful piece of music. It was something I really like. And it was absolutely wonderful, wonderful meditative, wonderful experience for me. I was sitting next to somebody who very clearly was bored, did not like it at all. She didn't like the experience. Now, two things could have happened, more than two. When I first became aware of it, I thought, that's interesting. The disparity in our experiences. But what's the key? Do I judge her? How could she be sitting here and not like this music? Or isn't that interesting? She has one set of experiences, I have the other. We're right next to each other. Isn't that interesting? And let go of my desire, psychically or otherwise, to say, how could you not be excited about this? How could you not be blissful about this? Neti, 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 neti. In addition to your own opinions, you must let go of your desire to impose those opinions upon others. This is vital and important. Let go of your attachment to your own opinions, and let go of your attachment to make everybody else in line lockstep with you. They're in a different place than you are, at a different time. So we come to a stopping point, and we'll continue next week on our journey. As we move into our meditation part of our time today, and we'll move from there into meditative prayer. I want to say to you that your prayer is important. Bringing your spiritual energy, bringing our spiritual energies together is important. It makes a difference. It makes a difference now. It makes a difference in the long run. There are many places in the world that chaos is unfolding right now. People's homes are being disrupted. People's lives are being disrupted by the environment, by political upheaval. There are lands being laid waste. Your energy, there are people who are ill, who are in physical and mental pain. Your spiritual energy makes a difference. So if doubt arises in your mind when we move to meditation, doubt arises in your mind when we begin to pray, take it and say, neti, neti, neti. You can doubt later on. At this moment, I choose to use my earth prana to be of service to life, to bless, to help those who are in need. So choose, as you do many Sundays, choose to be a blessing. And detach yourself from the self-doubt that may rise in your mind. Namaste Ji. Let us meditate together. Focus your attention at the point between the eyes. And turn your head to the left with a double exhalation. Bring the head back to the center. Begin to watch the breath. Use the sipping breath, sipping as if through a straw. Draw the energy from the limbs to the trunk. From the trunk of the body, draw the energy into the spinal column, again with a sipping breath. Keeping your eyes focused at the sun center, the point between your eyes. Draw the energy from the base of the spine up to the sun center. Move that energy as a golden ball of light out in front of you. Expand that golden light. And now sweep around to the left. 3 times encase your body in golden light. And now expand that golden light. And ascend. Ascend from the room that you are in. Ascend to the high place of meditation. Ascend. reaching the high place of meditation, find your meditation spot. In your mind's eye, you see a mountain, huge mountain. The largest in the range. You see a light shining from that mountain. Halfway up the mountain, there is a light. It is shining directly upon you, as if a spotlight is shining upon you. The light is calling to you. That spotlight pouring down upon you. As the light touches you, you ascend. Ascend towards the light. The light carries you up the mountain. Becoming brighter and brighter. You reach the clearing. The light is brilliant. You see a shrine in the clearing. It feels perfect for you. Inviting to you. Enter the shrine. The light grows brighter at the back of the shrine. Walk to the pool of light at the back of the shrine. And you see it is fed by a waterfall of light. Breathe in the light. Enter the pool of light. Stand under the waterfall of light. Let the light pour down upon you. All of the old dissolving away. The light pouring around you, through you, within you. filling every cell of your being, dissolving away the karmas, dissolving away the past, dissolving away the hurt, the pain, the difficulties. As the light pours through you, your body becomes lighter and lighter. And slowly, of its own accord, may ascend. As you walk forth from the light, feel yourself walking a slight bit above the light of water, light above the pool of light, as if you're levitating. Continue to breathe in the light. Walk forth from the shrine, filled with the light. The old healed, let go of. Leaving the shrine, you gaze from the mountain. You see the high place of meditation, and you return to your high place of meditation. Return to the circle of meditators, taking your place. In the center of the circle, we see the flame of Kriya, the light of life. Keeping your attention focused at your sun center, as we offer our prayers, our meditative energies, our life energies, to become a greater blessing unto all of life. We send forth these requests with mantra and with light. We will chant the Om Shanti mantra. Om is the sound of all reality. Shanti is the peace beyond understanding. Chant silently or chant aloud, whichever is easiest for you. Feel the golden light pouring forth from you, from your sun center, as circles of light, as rainbow of light, as drops of golden Anandic bliss. Whatever is best for you at this moment. O ye powers that be, join with us as we send forth our prayers. Most beloved and precious Ishtadevata, in all of thy names and all of thy forms, thou art one. Whatever we choose to call thee, thou art one. Join with us. Thou knowest better than we where the needs are. Thou knowest better than we how to soften the karma, how to heal. Let us first send forth our blessings to Mother Gaia. We are blessed to live upon this planet, live upon this living being, to live within her aura. We have worked long and hard for incarnations as humans upon this planet, allowing ourselves the opportunity for enlightenment. Let us send forth our gratitude and blessings that she have all that she needs. We will chant the Om Shanti mantra, feeling the light radiating forth, and chant together 9 times. Om Shanti, 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 Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. For all of those beings who are living upon the earth with water insecurity, with food insecurity, with shelter insecurity, with economic insecurity, with environmental insecurity. May their needs be met. May their karma be softened. Let us chant the Om Shanti mantra 9 times. Om Shanti, 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 Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Most beloved Lord, we send forth our blessings, our meditative prayers to all of those who are living with depression, with sadness, with loneliness, with pain of the past, fear of the future. May their burdens be lifted. We send forth our blessings to all of those who are living with confused minds. May their confusion be cleared. Again, the Om Shanti mantra 9 times. Om Shanti, 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 Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. O ye powers that be, we call upon thee to join with us in easing the fears, the pain, the suffering of all of the beings upon the earth. You see far better than we. You know far better than we the suffering. Lift it. Soften the karma. Soften the karma. Soften the karma. May our prayers and blessings go forth to soften the karma. Again, the Om Shanti mantra 9 times. Om Shanti, 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 Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. O ye powers that be, thou knowest the needs of all beings beyond the earth, the needs of the helpers in all of the realms, the needs of all of the other beings in all of the other universes, upon all of the other planets, upon all of the other states of consciousness. We ask thee to soften the karma. May our meditative prayer ring forth in golden dewdrops of Anandic bliss beyond this realm into infinity, that all beings be blessed with that which they need. My beloved, let us join together, see the golden dewdrops of Ananda radiating forth, using call and response. As I chant Ananda, you respond Ananda. Feel the golden dewdrops radiating forth to all realms. Ananda, Ananda, Ananda. Ananda, Ananda, Ananda. Ananda, Ananda, Ananda. Ananda, Ananda, Ananda. And you, my beloved, are at the center of the Anandic bliss. Open your sun center at this moment. Open your aura at this moment. May the Anandic bliss of life pour down upon your crown center, filling every cell of your being. Ananda, 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 da, da. Thou art blessed. Become an ever greater blessing unto all of those who enter your aura. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste, Ji. Thank you for the blessing of your presence. May you find that which you seek. May you find that which you need the most. Just accept the happiness, my beloved. Just accept the bliss. Namaste, Ji.